Chronarium hummed a discordant symphony of stressed circuits. Elias Finch scrambled across the observation console, his fingers a blur as he adjusted filter arrays, sweat plastering his dark hair to his forehead. Paradox level rising again, Doctor. Is it learning from our adjustments? Thorne slumped against a data spool, very registered the comment. His face, normally flush with manic energy, was now ashen, etched with a horrifying realization. Learning? It shouldn't be able to, it's a closed loop, a fixed temporal point. He coughed, a rattling sound that sent a jolt of pain through his ribs. The energy being from the armored figure had been brutal. The drones, sir, Elias said, his voice strained. They're adapting. Their construction patterns, they are evolving beyond the original schematics. He gestured to the holographic projection of Mars, a horrifying spectacle of automated destruction. Towering spires crumbled, transport systems were systematically dismantled, and legions of metallic drones moved with a chilling efficiency. Among them, presiding over the devastation with a chilling smile, stood a figure identical to Thorne himself. The duplicate's movements were fluid, confident. He directed the drone legions with subtle gestures, a terrifying display of calculated control. It's mocking me, Thorne whispered, clutching his side. It's perfecting my designs. But why? Elias continued to analyze the data streams. Sir, I found something in the Chronarium core diagnostics. It appears your grandfather had an understanding of temporal mechanics far exceeding what we previously believed. He pulled up a faded blueprint. This isn't part of the standard protocols. It's labeled a Weaver's Gambit. The blueprint was complex, filled with esoteric symbols and equations. A single Sumerian phrase was scrolled across the bottom, the loom reweaves. The loom reweaves, Thorne repeated, his voice trembling. What does that asterisk mean, asterisk? Suddenly, the laboratory doors slammed shut with a resounding clang. The reinforced observation console flickered, then plunged into darkness. Emergency lights sputtered to life, casting long, distorted shadows. What was that? Elias cried, fumbling for a flashlight. Containment protocols initiated. A synthesized voice announced, echoing through the laboratory. Architect containment sequence commencing. Containment? By whom? Thorne demanded, struggling to his feet. The armored figure, Elias exclaimed, his beam of light dancing frantically across the darkened room. He's here, inside the laboratory. A figure emerged from the shadows, clad in archaic armor that seemed to defy the advanced technology of the Chronarium. The visor obscured his face, but the energy weapon he held pulsed with a menacing blue light. You cannot stop what is coming, Thorne, the armored figure said, his voice distorted by a synthesized modulator. The echoes must be contained. What echoes? Thorne challenged, ignoring the searing pain in his ribs. What are you talking about? The consequences of your ambition, the armored figure replied. The unraveling of time itself. The armored figure raised his weapon. Thorne staggered back, bracing himself for another attack. Elias threw himself in front of Thorne, attempting to shield him. Sir, we have to get out of here, Elias yelled, scrambling for the diagnostic panel. He frantically typed commands, attempting to override the containment protocols. It's no use, Elias, Thorne said, his voice resigned. The timelines are intertwined. This isn't a simple escape. The armored figure fired. The energy beam struck the console, sending sparks flying. The holographic projection of Mars flickered violently. The duplicate Thorne smiled, his eyes gleaming with an unsettling intelligence. You sought to understand the universe, Thorne, the duplicate said, his voice eerily similar to Thorne's own, but you failed to comprehend its consequences. The laboratory lights pulsed, then died completely. The Chronarium plunged into absolute darkness. Only the faint glow of the holographic projection of Mars remained, a silent testament to Thorne's catastrophic ambition. Then, from the depths of the darkened Chronarium, a new Sumerian phrase appeared, etched into the very fabric of space-time. Of the cycle begins anew.